Hello and welcome to Artigan Flight 001. This is your captain speaking. If you are traveling through another dimension, you are in the right seat. A dimension not only of sight and sound and mind, but a journey into a wondrous new vibratory frequency. We'd now like to tell you about some important safety features of this aircraft. The most important safety feature we have aboard this aircraft is your attention. Please buckle up, everyone. It is going to be a thrilling ride. I had one of the best ideas I've ever had this past Saturday, January 30th, 2021. Can't tell you what it is. I can't tell there's no one to talk to about certain ideas. I just wanted to let someone know that I had it, and it was beautiful. Hello and welcome to our Artigan Weekly Bread, your spiritual board meeting. I am your Madam President of the Artigan, Natalie, spelled N-A-T-A-L-E-E. Welcome to February 2021. I hereby officially call this meeting to order. So, February 11th. I know I'm getting ahead of myself. You're going to feel like you're in the future. And I'm telling you, I've been telling you since this past year, it's going to be like the Jetsons. And we're going to see a little bit of that. We're going to get a little taste of that this week. And then by next week, it's just like off to the races. Off to the races. That's my president's report, is that I'm really, really excited. And if I have my moon and my Mercury in Aquarius, as I've been shouting it from the rooftops the past couple weeks. If you have your sun, your moon, or if you are an Aquarius rising, you should also be really, really excited. Not if you're a stubborn one, though. If you're still very, trying to control stuff. But if you are tired of feeling ahead of the time, you're going to feel so good in the month of February, because it's going to be like time finally catches up to us. And if you've ever been ahead of any curve ever, if you've ever been ahead of your time, if you know that sensation, you know that it's alienating. Okay, people just laugh you out of rooms and people just think you're crazy. But you're not. You're ahead. So now everyone gets to catch up, and honestly, it's so beautiful, and it's so much fun to share the future. It's so fun to share the new, the innovative, the different. Like, why not? Let's just try it. Let's just see. Don't be afraid to check. With your self-development, your life, everything, as well as ideas and thoughts, concepts. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to take it home. You can just try it. Just see how it feels. All right, let's jump into the astrology report. So you guys, this week features the quarter moon, the waning, losing in light quarter moon in Scorpio. And that's going to be a thing. That's Thursday, the 4th of February. And next week is the new moon in Aquarius. I'm just too excited. Let's just like shovel through this week so that we can actually get to next week, because next week is I have to keep bringing myself back, even though this is technically the future I'm talking about still. Okay, so things are still ending. We're coming off of this Leo full moon, and there's still one more adjustment that needs to be made. The quarter moons are a crisis in action, a crisis in consciousness. So the Leo full moon was like, hey. And so we're adjusting to it. And then by the time the new moon in Aquarius rolls around next Thursday, February 11th. Okay, so let me back up to Monday. Monday, February 1st. We have Venus ingressing into Aquarius. We have the moon in Libra trining Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius. Sun at 13 degrees Aquarius, squaring Mars in Taurus. There's a lot to talk about at the beginning of the week, actually, with Venus moving off of that epic conjunction to Pluto, which was part of that Leo full moon, and will be configured again in December 2021. You heard me talk about that already. She's going to be doing a lot near the weekend. But again, let me try to just finish Monday. This Sun-Mars square, okay, and all of these aspects that I'm talking about, the connections between these two sources of energy, whatever they were when you were born is how they're going to manifest. So if you have this Sun conjunct Mars, this square, this tension, it won't be tension for you. It'll be probably like a little, putting on a little turbo jet and just like, you know, going forward. So keep that in mind. Take a look at your chart, see what's going on. This can be motivation. This could also be careful on Monday that people's egos might be a little bit, you know, they just might be a little overactive, a little overreactive, because these two signs are very stubborn. It could also be that you want to focus in this Aquarian area of your life. You want to get it going. Saturn in Aquarius is showing us what structures need to be improved upon, what needs to be better, what is not working. Just like when Saturn was in Capricorn, we saw a lot of what wasn't working in those themes. And now, same thing, setting the agenda for Aquarius. So your focus may be wanting to fix something and get something else built, get something else going, but your energy is needed in this Taurus area of your life. And so that's different for all the 12 signs. You know, I think I used that example last week that, you know, maybe someone at home, what would that be? 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so if you're an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, maybe someone at home or in the family, it was like, oh, talk to me, spend time with me, I need you here. But you were focused on some personal project, or something at work needed you, or you're really, you know, like Sherlock Holmes and experimenting late at night. Speaking of late at night, so weird. Over this weekend, I've been staying up really late and still kind of even waking up early and just like eating at night. Like I make fresh pizza dough and you keep it like in the fridge. And so like at midnight, I'll just get like a little thing and just like make up a fresh, you know, pop it in the oven for 15 minutes, a fresh pizza. It's been my cycles, my circadian, it's all messed up, but I have a lot of Aquarian, I guess that's what it is. So on Monday, there could be some, hopefully it's not an ego thing. Hopefully it's not that, you know, someone wants it done their way and they're trying to like show how big and strong they are. But expect it. Expect people to just still resist what's new and different. Now, Venus moving into Aquarius, it depends on how you all feel individually towards change. Like, can you change your mind? Can you? You might. Everyone thinks that they can. Everyone's like, oh, I could do, but I mean, obviously when people start talking, it's not the case. When I give you words and when you hear me talking, you feel free to use those to empower yourself in your life. So that's part of why I'm here to do this, is to help give you guys the language to what you're feeling or what's going on, or to give you the vocabulary or even my weird little expressions to like improve the vibration. It's sound that changes the level of vibration. It's when you speak these words, it's when you speak from your own body and your own instrument. So if you would like, you can say, if you're in some kind of situation, like, you know, if this is work or something and some boss or something, like, you can say, I will absolutely consider that. Or if you like what they're saying and their tonality is really offensive, or they're being really rude, or, you know, don't pay any attention to that. Just get what they're trying to say, like what the actual meaning is, and say what I say. I take your point and I change my position. Was that hard? No, it's not hard. It's not hard for me, but I have that Aquarian energy. So if you want to say that, if you want to use that, feel free, go ahead. I hope that it helps mitigate some of this crunchy energy, because it's really cool. And everyone, guys, honestly, if you're nostalgic about the past, maybe admit to yourself that you probably benefited from the comforts that your privilege has provided for you. And let's be really honest with ourselves about privilege and about, even if you don't feel like you have any privilege, and if you feel like a victim or something, and you don't have, crutches or something like that, you're still called an ableist because you're able to physically, reach a pantry shelf or, grip things with your hands, or, even that's called something called an ableist. You're not disabled. The world is made for ableist people. So when you're disabled, you're at a disadvantage. So, we can go on and on, but just keep that in mind, that if you're nostalgic for the before times, it wasn't good for everybody. And how can we all enjoy things when there's other people and other situations that are not as healthy, that are not as strong? There's so much of everything to go around. There's enough of everything. So if someone's acting out on Monday with you, they're fear-based. They're coming from a source of fear. They fear that, I don't know, they won't have enough money. They won't have enough attention. They won't have enough respect. They won't have enough ideas. They won't have enough, I don't know, whatever it is, whatever their little, let them tweak out. You say, you just be diplomatic and kind and gracious and generous, because you're aligning with love, truth, and integrity, because you are part of the Artican community, because you are in a whole nother world. You're literally in a new dimension. You're literally watching this video in a whole different frequency. Let me just tell you something. So guys, because this is also anxiety. Some people could be really tweaking out. Aquarius, all this Aquarius energy is very, very mental. So just for perspective, when I get anxiety has absolutely nothing to do with like small, petty, tiny, the tedium, the minutia of these like human relational exchanges. It's not, I'm sorry if I'm like, I pace back and forth when I'm like channeling or when I'm talking and stuff. So this is like the next best thing. When I get anxiety, it's about my psychic ability. It's always like, when I get anxiety, it's always having to do with my psychic ability. It's like, what's going to happen next? Where is this going? Who's going to die? Is something going to happen? What is the next thing? What do I expect next? I spend most of my time in other frequencies. I spend most of my time in other dimensions. Dimensions are just frequencies. You and I are vibrating at more slower, solid frequencies. And the work that I do as a psychic has to do with a much, much faster frequency to get information in those frequencies, in those dimensions. I psychically spy, and then I bring it back and tell you guys what's going on. And then you guys with that information, I'm talking about my querents and patrons, and you guys with that information make decisions. That's the free will part. So I can tell you, I can pick up what's going on, but you have to be strategic and smart enough to be able to make really great decisions based on that psychic intel. So all it looks like, someone's asking, all it looks like is literally me sitting in a chair, this chair actually, and it looks like this. I always crack all my bones before I really start, and then every 5 minutes thereafter. And I just close my eyes and that's it. This is what it looks like to you. This is why I want people to have their own psychic experiences, because it's much, much more fun. Much more fun. I'm not interested in convincing anyone of anything. I'd rather convince people to be curious enough to have their own experience with the paranormal, the afterlife, whatever you want to call it, the other side, because that's the best. That's legit to me. All right, back to Monday. So yeah, if anyone's being really crunchy with you, oh wait, no, that's what sorry. Got it mixed up. Little Perry from martial arts. I was super into martial arts. Okay, so the moon on Monday, the moon's in Libra, trining Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius. So emotionally, we do want to get along. Emotionally, it's a lot of diplomacy. And so hopefully with Venus in Aquarius and the moon in an air sign trining this air energy. Hopefully there's enough, whoever is involved, hopefully there's enough energy or enough people that can kind of just like circulate. So if there is any contentious energy, it'll get a little bit diluted, hopefully. With Venus in Aquarius, it's like freaky. It's like the freak flag. So anyone's freak flag, if you're weird, if you're freaky, if you're ahead of your time, if you're creative, if you're inventive, you're going to have a great life ahead of us. Because honestly, that's where it's all going. Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so excited. Tuesday. Happy birthday, Grandma. Tuesday, we have the moon. My grandma's in Aquarius. We're very compatible. On Tuesday, we have the moon in Libra, now trining Mercury in Aquarius. So really, the more out of the box, the more innovative. I don't know how to convey Aquarius energy. The heights of Aquarius energy. The heights. Because the low Aquarian energy is kind of like the low Capricorn energy. It's very judgmental, cares about what other people think, likes to tease people, make fun of people, tear people down, and all about status, all about money, all about material stuff, class, like class systems and all that BS, all that fake stuff, really superficial, really fake. The heights of Aquarian energy is humanitarian, celebrating the individual, freedom. It's another thing too, is about this innovative energy, is that we're all needing freedom in that area of our life, wherever Aquarius is. And there won't be any, there will be no compromise with that. You will have to feel free. Freedom! You will have to feel free. This is what Saturn's showing. Saturn is showing you what is inhibiting you and what you need to break out of, like jailbreak out of. So go with this energy, because Tuesday there could be really great ideas. Really great idea. Even Monday, great ideas. I just want you to clean your side of the street. You be open to new stuff. Be open to what, the really rude person in the corner of the room is saying, even if they're being really rude. Stay, you know what I'm saying? Stay focused on what's real, and, don't let that energy monopolize. If you're watching me, you're probably at the very least, a baby psychic, or sort of intuitive, or at the very least curious about this stuff. So you are probably the one that sets the tone of the room. So it's a responsibility. Take that into account. Okay, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday's the quarter moon, everybody. This is the quarter moon. Okay, it's crunchy. Anyone that's a Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, you guys are getting lit up like Christmas trees this year. Last year it was like Cancer, Capricorn, freaking Libra, Aries. This year it's all the fixed signs. So this quarter moon is a crisis in consciousness. You have to change your mind about something, and you might not want to, because it's Scorpio. When the moon is in Scorpio, it's going to trigger all of this stuff because it's a quarter moon. So it's that adjustment period. And this moon in Scorpio is going to square Venus in Aquarius right away. Also going to square Mercury. Also going to square Saturn. Also going to square Jupiter. And oppose Taurus in the sky. So yeah, eventually it's going to get that like T-square energy. So it's going to bring it right back to balance that out as to whatever this Leo full moon was about for you. In that Leo area of your life. The thing that was like, look at me. Look at me. Your heart wants me. Whatever that thing was, you're precious, whatever it is. That's going to be the way to balance this out. Because like going into the weekend, it's all getting stirred up. And it's like you might have to get over something awkward. Now, I'm saying that, right, on Thursday, Venus goes invisible to 421. It's a good time to purge any sort of toxic, wasteful energy. Because that's what Scorpio does. Scorpio is about like, okay, I don't want to get in that. you, people around you, it's going to be more of an internal adjustment. Definitely. Now on Friday, the moon will move into Sagittarius and make this connection with the South Node in Sagittarius. Friday is also the day where Venus will conjunct Saturn in Aquarius, 5 degrees. And then Saturday, Sunday, she will square Uranus. And this is the exact crunchy energy that's like the highlight of the month for February 17th, when Saturn perfects in that square to Uranus. So Venus doing this weekend is sort of assuaging our fears regarding what's new and what's different. She's bringing this good vibration, a good feeling to it. Remember, if you're in a power dynamic, it doesn't feel good. Power dynamics don't feel good. It doesn't feel good feeling like, your brother's manipulating you. It doesn't feel good feeling like your parent has conditional love for you. It doesn't feel good to know that like someone's living with you and you like, are they taking advantage of me? I can't, like, if I look for it, I see it, but if I don't look for it, I don't see it. Is that real? It doesn't feel good. Does not feel good. So let your body, let your intuition just listen to it. Just listen. Because it's a weird weekend, because Aquarius is weird energy. And when so at the same time that she is smoothing things over, like, don't be so scared of what's new. It feels good. It should feel good. That's what I'm trying to say, is that it should feel good. Whatever this new thing coming in your life is, you like it. You want it in your life. It feels good. It also sets you free in a way. So look at the people around you. Are they people that are your cheerleaders for your freedom? Do they want your emancipation? Or do they only like it when you are struggling with an addiction, when you are suffering through a mental disorder flare-up or an intimacy disorder crisis? Really take a look at that, because Venus is also relationships. Is your partner asking you, like, when are you going to be here and where are you now, and turn on your location and send me your location, send me your coordinates? I mean, if you can't, okay, this is just like a personal interjection thing. If I'm going to be like in a relationship, like a whole relationship with someone, it's 100% trust. Otherwise, I don't get into a relationship, which implies a much more serious level of commitment. And when that happens, there's no follow-up. It's like, okay, here's the keys. Bye. I'll see you whenever you get back. It's not gonna. It's not. I don't want it to be something that requires some sort of constant upkeep. And I know it's very triggering for some people that struggle with like privacy issues and boundary issues when you're checking people's phones and you're worried. Maybe you're like, feeling insecure, going through feelings of insecurity. So if that is you, if you're still in those sorts of feelings and those things are coming up, this is a fantastic month to break out. Just shut it off. Just flip the switch, because that's what's running you. You're not keeping an eye on anyone or anything. It's that kind of energy that is possessing you, that is controlling you. It has nothing to do with that person. Even if you're right and they're cheating on you or doing whatever, it has nothing to do with you. It's like that energy. Where does it come from? So there's really great, especially the full moon in Virgo at the end of the month is a huge, I talk about it in my monthly, but we'll get there later. I'm sorry, I keep going ahead. Okay. How did I even get to talking about that? Friday. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I'm just going to say one thing. If you're getting to know someone, or, okay, if you're planning any kind of like romantic surprise, I hope you have context with this person. I hope that you really know what they like, because if you don't, this could be, It could be, it can kind of blow up on you. This Venus squaring Uranus, if someone isn't as open-minded as you, or if, like, there's going to be someone that is being disrupted, and there's going to be someone that's like the disruptor. So you're either going to be Venus and you're going to be like, let's just hold hands and sing Kumbaya and make peace and be happy. There's going to be an Uranian element that's just going to just like a little tornado going through. So if you're trying to, like I said, plan something, now it looks like going into the weekend that you're making a commitment. You're making a commitment to this future, to something that feels good, to something that you like. Right after that, there's going to be an energy that is like surprising. Like, whoa. So go with it. Go with the flow. I mean, like I said, if you have some other aspect in your natal chart, if you have Venus conjunct Uranus, it's going to work differently, and it's not going to be a bad surprise. It's going to be a happy surprise. So if you really care about it, this is a very like strange is beautiful type of energy. So if you just keep an open mind and you just don't have like, I don't know, weird expectations or anything, then you'll be A-okay. You'll be A-okay. Saturday, the moon in Sag will square Neptune and Pisces. That could be, all right, let's talk about like the negative now. So if you're not feeling like the future feels good and you don't like where it's going, then this weekend is going to be I'm just going to prepare you for it. It could be very depressing because it can show you where you're falling short in your love situation, in your relational situation with Venus, Saturn. Saturn's like the heavy dose of reality and the wet blanket, and, you know, so something could be really clear, like where we fall short, where we're not happy, where we still have to put in a lot of work, where we have to earn it, because that's Saturn. Saturn is going to make you earn it. So everyone's in different little timelines, doing different things at different times, learning different lessons along the way. So, you know, ideally, hopefully, you can still focus and steer these energies to smoothly move into the future and assuage the fears of losing the past. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Okay, so back to Saturday. This moon in Sag squares Neptune and Pisces. That could be the bubble bursting. That could be like the bubble bursts and an illusion. You're no longer disillusioned. You no longer have this, you know, oh, I thought everything was going great between me and so, and then, you know, Thursday, Friday hits, and you're like, whoa, wow, I had no idea they felt that way. Or it could also be wildly idealistic, insanely romantic. This is really kind of one or the other. It depends. Because on Friday, when the moon in Sag meets with the south, you know, throughout this little 2 days of the moon being in Sag, eventually it's going to make this connection to Sagittarius, the south node. That's our karma, that's our past. So even though you're feeling good about the future, you're healing the past as this happens. There's something new coming in that is healing, that is connected to a theme. So if this is making a commitment to something you love and you were never able to do that before, you've grown since then, other things have happened, your energies have changed and they're shifting, and you're now ready to do this. This could be like that pass where you're feeling emotional, nostalgic, sentimental, and you kind of acknowledge that, like, wow, I have grown up a lot, or I have really come a long way in my spiritual evolution. You can kind of do that. But just know that you'll have to stay flexible. You have to stay, you know, open-minded. So, and then if this is a more somber rolling into the weekend, this is going to bring up all of that karma from your past, and you're going to go through all of your memories and see where you messed up and see where you could have made a different choice, and you're going to feel a certain way about it. So try to stock, you know, the pantry and the fridge and your stash and just have something sort of comforting nearby to not get super like weighed down by this energy. Okay. So, and then just really quickly, next Monday, the 8th of February, the sun at 20 degrees of Aquarius will conjunct Mercury retrograde. This is cool. This Mercury retrograding through Aquarius is that second chance. It's very, very karmic. There's a karmic opportunity to correct it, to correct that karma, to correct those past mistakes. Maybe with the same people. I don't want you to get your hopes up, but it might not be with the same people. It may be through new people. And there's so much Aquarian energy that there's probably going to be new people that you encounter, new levels of commitment with the people that are like really meant to be there, infusing just new energy. So everyone's probably going to either meet new people, make new friends, join new groups, find other groups to be a part of and other minds to connect with. Aquarius rules systems and organizations without a center. I started the Artigan years ago, a decentralized organization of individuals living in the vibration of love, truth, and integrity. All over the world. We're all over the world. Guys, I'm so excited. God, I wish I could talk about it with someone, but I can't. But I'm really excited for the AIT program. We're going to bring it back. I'm telling you, if I can just train up like 100 of you, 100 Artigan psychics, I swear we could be like the X-Men. Better costumes. I want to make a joke so bad, but I won't. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting too excited. Let's move on into the psychic report. Okay. So the psychic report, I had a lot of downloads coming through last Monday. What day was that? That was the January 25th? Yeah. Like 31. Yeah, the 25th-ish. Yeah, Sunday to Monday, 24th, 25th. And some of that was for you. Some of that was for the Leo full moon. But what I have here, we have, she gave me the Knight of Cups. She gave me the Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. These are tarot cards. She gave me the end of an answer. So it's almost like you have part of an answer and the rest of it is coming through. That's what she means by that. I'm so excited for this one. The whole world is up for grabs. All right, just really quick, going to talk about the future. So on February 17th, when this Saturn in Aquarius squares Uranus in Taurus, old fears can fall away. On a personal level, on a global level, I mean, honestly, the whole thing with GameStop and Robinhood, I've been talking about that for like a year now. So I'm not surprised. You're probably not surprised. There's too much to say. There's just too much. And there's already so much of me on YouTube. I feel like, gosh, there's just a lot. I need to find a new... anyway, so with this square, we're in the energy now, and this is the dominating energy for the rest of the year. I wish I could talk to you about some books that I've read. It's what I'm seeing, what I'm getting, what she's giving me is all of these little particles in the air, kind of like in Big Fish when the popcorn is in the air and he's like trying to get to her, and the Wachowski movie. I love this movie. I can't believe I'm not getting the title right now. It's the one about past lives. Well, it's in there. These two guys, they're in this room of porcelain or something, and they break it all, and it's all in the air, and it's all in slow motion. Soylent Green is people. It's still nothing. Anyway, that's what she's showing me. She's giving me that, and the feeling that's coming with it is that all of the tight-knit... Ooh, my knuckles look so crazy. All the tight-knit structures breaking apart, and it's creating this free-for-all. That's what this means. The whole world is like, honestly, the whole world is always up for grabs, according to me. But if you can't perceive it, then you're not going to accept it. This month, everyone's going to feel like they can do anything. Everyone's going to feel like the whole world is up for grabs. I might be early channeling this. I am not the timing psychic. I know it's coming though. I know there's this huge moment where people will be feeling like they can. Their own personal, and guys, imagination is so important. If you can't imagine something, how are you gonna? So this Aquarian energy is about that too. I feel like people are going to be able to imagine themselves, see themselves in ways and in situations and in things and places that they just mentally would have cut themselves off from even trying to before. This is, I feel, going to be really good for victim mentality, victim complexes. This is breaking up a lot of like, just think of like sediment in the ocean, you know, it's like, or in the bottom of a tank, it gets all crusty and like, anyway, so old fears can fall away. It's just such good energy, and it's just so new and different. It's just really, just get excited for it. That's all I'm gonna say. Just get excited for it. There's gonna be a little frustration. There's especially, you know, this week with the waning, losing in light energy. It's this week ahead's about more tying up loose ends, getting things, you know, putting the little bow tie on top, getting things organized, getting things. It's like basically in preparation for after February 11th. Yes. So back to the psychic report. So the whole world is up for grabs. That's the whole month, I really feel. So for you in your personal life and your world, look at that Aquarian area of your life. If you're on Patreon, check out the monthlies because I talk about it. And cultivate that energy, cultivate that sense of wonder. Heaven knows we need more like authentic creativity. We need more inspiration. Okay, so let's dig in. What's our tarot report? I'm too excited. Did I knock this one? I forgot which one I started with. Okay, let's see what your tarot message is, my beautiful darlings. Yeah, so that's my plan. I'm really getting a lot of really great downloads about the Artegan. My little, freaking love you guys. All my AITs holding on until this program gets back up and running. I'm so proud of you guys. I follow you guys on Instagram. Oh, I'm on Instagram. Watch Natalie on Instagram. I'm just excited. I'm way excited. There's going to be so much cool stuff coming up for the Artegan. It's a philosophy, love, truth, and integrity. It's a decentralized system of individuals all over the world. And we're here to save the world, by the way. I became really obsessed with saving the world in 2018, and that's when I started the Artegan. And it's a club. It's a social club. Yeah, I'm really proud of it. Yeah. Okay, we're ready. Or should I say you're ready? Oh, that's right. There's a new energy here. What was that about saving the world? If you're watching me right now, little baby psychic or intuitive person, you're probably part of this too. Maybe you're going to be an Artegan someday. Yeah, I know. If you're watching me, if you found me, this is such a great little secret, to be honest. My little YouTube channel, my little space, and my Patreon, and all the work that I'm doing with my people, my Quarens, my patrons, everybody, AITs, those are my people, my patrons. I mean, of course, you guys, but the ones that I like work with, Artegan in training, that's the AITs, Quarens, the personal readings, patrons over on Patreon. And there's a new viewer or new energy that you may be a part of this. That's the only thing I'm supposed to say. What is this? See this one that does want to come out? I love it. And the truth shall set you free. What I'm immediately getting from this extremely victorious energy, this victorious card, is the balance between severity and grace as indicated on the crown. The palm, see that? So you may be correct. I like to say correct. I don't like to say right and wrong. Number one, because it triggers people. And I already trigger people just by sitting in the corner doing nothing. So it goes a long way in helping that. But it's also the truth, because arguing is about who is right, and debating is about what is right. So to take to take that defensiveness out of it, I try to say correct and incorrect. So you may be correct, but it's really important that you're graceful. Aquarian energy, we're all on the same team. We're all freaking human. The way I look at it, I feel like an alien. So the way I look at it, you're all humans. Why bother fighting? I really feel like Dr. Manhattan. I really, really do. I'm sorry. I've been laughing a lot. Have you guys? Yeah, making fresh pizza late at midnight, and then just laughing a lot, watching comedies. And protecting my precious bodily fluids. It's the next energy. Oh, sorry. So you may be correct. You may have a conversation, a very important conversation, but just remember to be gracious, that's all. Did you see that? Did you see that? I know I do the share thing. Wait. If I can turn back time. Okay, this is the Ace of Wands. This is entrepreneurial brilliance. You guys literally, just so you know, new viewer, there's only 4 aces in the tarot out of 78 cards. So what's that odd, or the chance that you have both aces, one after the other, the first 2 cards out? This is a very powerful new start. I feel like you're probably really excited to get this going and to get this up and running. But the beginning of the week, there's that Mars square the sun. So someone or something in your life is going to kind of be demanding. Whoa. Sorry, hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. Someone in your life or something in your life may just really need your attention and just like pulling on you, and they may be really, honestly, I feel like if this is a person, they're probably going to feel really left out. They're probably going to I don't know if they're going to be jealous necessarily, because I don't think they really understand this new thing that you're into. They're just, or you might have needs. You might have physical needs that need to get met, and you can't physically put yourself into this new thing right away. And so that might be a little frustrating. I'm so excited for you. What's the next energy? Thank you. 3 of Wands. You're looking for it. Yeah. It's like you're looking at it like, oh. Think of it like you're saving dessert. Who's eating? It's weird. She showed me this darkly lit plate with, I don't know if it's tiramisu or if it's cannoli or if it's that's weird. Yeah, she's showing me like a darkly lit plate with something on it. I don't know why that's coming out for that card. Don't forget. Oh, I messed it up. I'm so sorry. What does he say? Leave the gun. Take the cannoli. Right? No. Don't forget the cannoli. Is that you? There's something with that. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it has to do with the 3 of Wands. I know you're looking forward to it. I know someone's looking forward to something. It's like, for some of you, this is the retrograde where there's a return on something you already sent out. Or this is a whole brand new thing and you're just so excited about it. The idea that came through, the channeling for me that came through, you guys, it was like this missing puzzle piece on something that I started a couple years ago. And the wave, and I'm still way ahead of the time, way ahead of time. So I have to wait for the rest of society to catch up. And anyway, the feeling to have the last. I'm sorry. Let's keep going. What's your next energy here? What's your next? Ooh, we have the Two of Swords. You're stuck. Something's stuck. Something is stuck. This may be you frustrated. This could be someone else, a decision maker that, oh, snap. Queen of Swords. Whew. You don't want to mess with her. She's, of all the queens, I feel like she's the most queenly because she has like the very best boundaries and she's like, you just can't get anything by her. With this personality, you always tell the truth. I'm telling you right now. I'm sorry, I don't mean to point. I don't like when people point at me. So I'm not pointing at you and I don't point at people. This is a person that you cannot lie to them. You can't take them for a fool. You can't. This could be a man or a woman. It's just someone's feminine energy though. So if it is a woman, her feminine energy is really sharp. It's really cerebral. Ah, she's so beautiful. Look at her cape. Look how cool it is with the clouds. Oh, I love this Art Nouveau depiction. Okay, so someone here, I don't know if it's necessarily the same person that's kind of something that's stuck. There is someone here that is, you're better off presenting facts and figures to this person. They're not going to, you're not going to soften this person up with any kind of sob story, with any kind, this is the, I've said this before, but this is a person that's going to go, that's not a reason, that's an excuse. You know, there's excuses and then there's reasons and it's like what you're giving me, I'm not, you know, so just be really, this could be you. This could be you in this situation. If this is you in the situation, I'm very happy and you can trust your judgment because you have impeccable mental faculties. That could even be a lawyer. It could be some professional person that's helping you. And if that's the case, you have a really good professional. They're excellent at what they do. They will itemize. They will go like line by line. They're good at reading contract language. They're legit. What's this next energy? Ooh, thank you. 2 cards. 9 of Wands. Ooh, and the Queen of Pentacles. Dang. Let's start clarifying because now we have someone here who is, they're practical like this other personality. They have boundaries like this other personality, but there's like it's like a chip on their shoulder, I feel. Interesting. It's like they've been betrayed a lot, hurt a lot, rejected a lot. They could have some sort of fortress around them, even protecting them. There is something I like about that. I don't know, it's like almost like a moat. You know, there's something that is, it's almost like they have this wonderful treasure, but you can't get to it. You know, with this Queen of Swords, you'd be able to get to this person's treasure if you solve their riddle. I'd tell you my favorite riddle, but I don't want to. This other person, this Queen of Pentacles, Getting to her, you will need integrity. Yes, this person, you need honesty. With this person, you need integrity. You need authenticity. You need to have like soul. All right, let's take a look at this Ace of Swords. It's your first card out. It's the strongest energy here. Tell me about this Ace of Swords, please, for this week ahead. February 1st to the 8th, please. They keep popping back in. Oh, snap. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles here. There's too many cards. There's like 400. Oh, but I have to because we have Psychic Slip. Psychic Slip. I called the Ace, excuse me, I called the Knight of Cups, and there he is. Showing up with 3 other cards. This Nine of Swords flipped out, and just because it's one other card, I'm actually going to take it and keep it. I want to show you that little freak out moment. We have the Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 3 of Cups, Knight of Cups. You don't have anything to worry about. I feel like you are not, that's so cute. You're nervous about something. You're nervous about something this week going a certain way, and you could even be stressed out about something that you did in the situation. Like, oh, I wish I didn't do that, or why didn't I do this, or I wish I didn't say that, or why didn't I say this? You know, you could feel like you overplayed your hand, like you misjudged the situation. This is like bad strategy. Someone's upset, not getting any sleep at night because they have bad strategy and it all blew up in their face. So if that's you, don't worry, because look at how pretty it is over here. This is my Romeo. This is friendship, this is peace, and this is a golden opportunity. You have your third ace over here, Ace of Pentacles. So this has success, victory written all over it. There's like an advantage here. So whatever you're worried about, whatever relational thing you're worried about, you don't have to. You may be worried about how someone else feels about you, a friend of yours, or someone in your friend group, or someone you meet through your friend, or someone your friend, you know, connects you with. It's all going to go fine. It's all going to be fine. You're okay. All right, Ace of Wands, please. But that's when the truth comes out, this Ace of Swords. You have to talk to this person. If you're putting off talking to someone about whatever this is, bite the bullet and just get them on the horn. Send the text, send the email, do whatever it is. And it's all going to be fine. Okay, Ace of Wands. Thank you. The Ace of Swords, what I was just talking about. Oh. Michael Corleone has arrived. Now that brings in all of that, and that Knight of Cups too. All right. There's someone else here. Unless that's the same person. Okay. It's one of two things. Thank you. For some of you, she's telling me that for some of you, this is a separate person. That there's like, this is like there's like a network. There's a couple of people involved, and they're motivated, they're inspired, they're encouraged. There's a fire lit up under them based on a different conversation that someone else is having somewhere else with you, perhaps. You could be any person that I'm describing in this story that I'm channeling. You know, and I love when you guys comment if this is your energy, if this is your story that's playing out, because it's always great to see like a thumbnail, an icon of the energies that I channel. So it's kind of fascinating for me as a psychic tarot reader. So, all right. I feel like you're the Knight of Cups. I feel like you're Romeo, but maybe I'm wrong. Just hear this out. Whoever this King of Cups is, they're more Michael Corleone. They can feel, it's like they can feel the vibe in the room, but they don't necessarily like act on it or speak to it. But it doesn't mean they don't know everything that's going on. If you watch that movie, He was really stoic with everyone, except who? Okay. She was the only one that got him, like, you know. Anyway, so this is someone that you feel a vibe off of them. They could even be very sexually magnetic. They're just like, they definitely said that this is going to be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. We do have the quarter moon in Scorpio this week. Check in on your Scorpios in your life and see how they're doing. See if they need anything. Okay. So that looks fine. Someone's really happy and encouraged. Let's take a look at the Three of Wands in this situation. And like I said, I'm not the timing psychic. This could be the end of the month. It could be next year. I don't know. Seven of Cups, not taking the big glob underneath. Yeah, someone's here is like daydreaming. I love it. I love daydreaming. I love fantasizing, imagination. I love all of it. Look at all those options. You're looking to the future and you're like, oh my God, I could have a snake. I could have a mysterious woman covered with a cloth. I could have jewels and rubies. I could have the wreath of victory. I could have the dragon of power. What do I want? I could have a beautiful woman. I could have a castle. It's like you have, it's just like building and building and building and building. All that could be before you. And that's what I want you to just, guys, I want you to just go after your dreams. Because if it's your destiny, they will come true. If you align with love, truth, and integrity and follow your dreams, if it's your destiny, they will come true. If it's your karma, it will happen. You have to try. You have to go. You have to do your best. I mean, you're in this incarnation. You're already here. You're already in this avatar, in this meat suit, in this body. You're going to give it up. You're going to give it back. You're going to give it back to the earth. Unless we shoot you out into space or something, your cremains. Cremation plus remains. Cremains. I do miss working at a cemetery. I would love to have my own cemetery someday. So, okay, a lot of fantasy going on there. Let's take a look at the Two of Swords. This is like stuck energy. Stuck between two. What do we need to know about this? Oh my God, you're staying up late. Sorry, that was so out of place. Someone here is staying up late in this situation. But I think it's good. I think it's positive. But tell me, what is the message for this Two of Swords? What's this message? Oh, thank you. I'm going to pick it up exactly how it fell. It kind of fell like this, and they are, oh my goodness gracious, you literally have just, that's all that there. I thought there was a big glob. We're taking all of these. Justice, Seven of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Hold on, let me just take some space from you because you're kind of tweaking me out a little bit. Oh my gosh. Someone wants to get out of a contract. Someone wants to break a promise. Someone is not, and they don't know what to do. Or you, if it's you. Yeah, someone is like not feeling it anymore. I don't think it's marriage. For some of you, yeah, someone wants to just like dip out of their marriage, be selfish, go feel really good. Or it's a contract. Or it's a legal situation that you're just not into. And you're stuck. That's how you're showing up. But, okay, if you're dealing with this person, know that, okay, if you're on the other side of this person, know that they really want to break out of their commitment. They want to break out of their legal situation. They want to break out of their, contract or marriage or something. And they do want to like go have fun. They want to start this new thing. Two Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, that could even be sex. That Ace of Wands, that could be like there's an amorous aspect to this. But there's money, there's glory even, there's creativity, whether that's creative sexual or creative artistic, and there's money, the Ace of Pentacles. So trust that your person really does want to be with you, work with you, invest in you, whatever it is, but there's a legal thing here. Let's see what this Queen of Swords is going to do, because this could be a lawyer. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. Who is this Queen of Swords? Ooh, I saw the Eight of Swords, but it popped back in. Queen, thank you. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So we have the skeleton in armor. We have the death card, Scorpio energy. It doesn't have to be Scorpio sun, moon, rising. It can be. Yeah, they might tell someone, get me out of this contract. They might tell someone, fix it. Dang. And you know what? This is, okay, if you're like getting broken up with, or if you're getting left for someone else or something like that, it's not emotional towards you. It's not emotional towards you. You shouldn't take it, I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to, sorry, you know what, never mind. It's not personal. Anyone that doesn't want to be with you, it's just, no, maybe this side, sorry. I'm so sorry. If someone doesn't want to play in your sandbox, you take your ball and you go play elsewhere. Don't take rejection personally. So this person that is not, the energy, if their energy is not with you, don't chase that. You just attract what's supposed to be in your orbits. Gosh dang it. Hold on. Sorry. I'm just going to go back to what I was doing before, because now this is just getting like... And then okay, so I feel, what is that? That was something. Hold on. There's something with dancing around a topic. That was everything is on purpose. Everything is divinely put just like so. So the way that whole weird thing I did with like sitting in my seat, that there's someone here squirming around an issue. Because I'm here channeling the energy. So whatever I'm doing, whatever is going on, if I'm, you know, it's all part of it. It's all part of your message. That's true for all of my readings. So someone here, you maybe, or someone else involved, is really dancing around. It could even be like an elephant in the room. But it could just be this King of Cups that wants to get out of this commitment or something. This is interesting. This person, this Queen of Swords, is going to transform this whole situation. The Death card is all about transformation. Remember what I said. And I picked that up. Someone here, I feel like it's the new energy. There's some new energy here in our meetings. Welcome. And there's a death thing. I don't know if you just found my channel. I don't know. All my golden oldies. Hopefully we're all really comfortable with death. I've talked about it so much, but someone needs to hear me talk about death, because I don't know if you're thinking about your own mortality or preparing, making your arrangements, which I can actually help you do. This person is, it's almost like okay, I'm going to give you some help here. So if you are this person kind of stuck between the rock and the hard place, you want to tell your lawyer, or if you are the lawyer, whatever this is, you want to, no, you don't want to focus on the end of it. You want them to focus on the way they can transform this into something else. with you, without you. You know, you can transform your part in this, your responsibility, your duty, or whatever the promise is. So that will go down easier. That'll happen easier here, okay? It'll make everything happen easier. Last but not least, let's take a look at this Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of... Oh, that was fast. And it's your last Ace of Cups. Oh, and the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Swords and the Emperor. That's really intense. Okay, this kind of feels like this could be the end of this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. This could be like someone shoots their shot at a relationship with this person, but it doesn't work because this person has boundaries. This person has their guard up. With Venus now in Aquarius as of February 1st, we want not only to feel free, but we want to feel respected. We want to feel like we're being appreciated for our minds, our ideas, our unique, authentic individuality, things that you just can't copy. Remember what I told you guys before. Other people's energies on you, it's not a good look. It's like wearing, you know, clothes that just like aren't fit for you and they're just like tailored for somebody else. It's just not. Anyway, yeah, this could be that. Where this person tries to be, just don't be forceful. This Emperor energy, this could be the titan of an industry. This isn't someone that just owns a store. They own the multinational corporation. They're the CEO. You know, they're not just the head of a company. They're the head of an industry. So this person might believe they can have anything. They can get anyone. They can go anywhere. I wouldn't play that hand. The Aquarian energy, it's like be friends first, get to know each other, respect each other, establish a really nice solid foundation of friendship and trust. Then maybe one night, I'm just kidding. Oh, but that's the approach. That's the approach. Because this Queen of Pentacles, look how she's holding that pentacle. You think she's just going to give that up to anybody? For any reason, anything? I don't care who you are. Not everyone's impressed by... Okay. Okay, really quick. We're ending this. This is the end of the... Just really quick, though. With this Venus squaring Uranus on Sunday the 7th, that's like... I'll speak from a personal experience. I was going on this awkward, so many awkward, not actually really a lot, just like a couple, but dates that I've ever been on, but they've all been awkward and horrible. I'm sorry, I don't mean to like horrible, I'm just saying that they're awkward. I made sure to mention that I don't like the sun. This was before I went to LA and realized that the sun is like an essential nutrient to life. But at the time, that's what I said. And yeah, he took me to a beach. I was like a little chihuahua that doesn't know it's a dog, that doesn't like to walk on the grass or on the sand or on the dirt. I was like... I'm so sorry. I can't help myself. Okay, let's get your oracle really quick and then I'll let you go. I just like talking to you guys. So yeah, that Sunday, it's either going to be like a really great shock. Like that could be super kinky and freaking fun. If both of you are like that, just let go and have fun. Just, you know, hopefully you're both like that, or you're both, you like your steak and potatoes, you like what you like, and you don't like to deviate, and you're both like that. It's like one or the other. All right, what's the oracle advice for all of this? Thank you. Ooh, interesting. Confidence is your key to success. We're still in the Leo full moon energy. Confidence, not arrogance. This Emperor, there's something weird there that you could... Now listen, if this is you and you don't like the outcome, you can change it. That's why I do this, because it's free will above everything. So if you don't like any of my tarot spreads and the energies that I'm channeling, you can always change it, make different decisions like this one. You can change your approach. to how you get to know someone. You can change your approach to how you get out of contracts. You can change your approach to how you start things you're really fired up and excited about. You can do so with confidence. Just don't go overboard. And what did I say? Have faith in your dreams. I love that movie Rockstar. Because if you want bad enough, if you work hard enough, dreams do come true, man. Okay, so have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon energy. Because I'm telling you, if it's your karma, if it's your destiny, you just trust. You don't try to over control the how, the when, the where, the who, the this, the that. You just like do what you're channeled to do. That's all you have to do. That's it. And align with love, truth, and integrity. Okay. So have faith, keep your confidence, and enjoy the future. Start dreaming, start idealizing, start thinking. And prep your body, prep your mind, your heart to stay open and flexible, to stay like going with the flow. Because this is a month, the whole month. I'm so ahead. This is just like February 1st. This video is going to come out. And I'm talking about the whole month. This is the month where I'm telling you the world is up for that's what this is. This is something opening up. You're already involved in something else. But something is going to open up this month that's going to show you that the whole world is up for grabs. If you haven't been already thinking that way, or if you're not already in that very imaginative and creative space, because that's what creativity, it's like picking ideas out of the air like nothing. What did I say like 2 weeks ago? It doesn't matter who the idea comes from, as the best idea wins. That's what we want. Then we can just bring it down into manifestation. We don't have to manifest every thought that we think. I mean, we kind of do, because thoughts, our energy forms that spiral out, and then we manifest our own reflective projected reality back to us. But that's another story. You guys have heard me say that in the Practical Magic intro, we're all vibrating the energy that we're creating and giving off. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you so much for bearing with me through. Okay, fine. Let's get Love Oracle, just in case those of you who may be worried. There's another card over here. It came out, it flipped out. It's what do you need to release? Thursday is a great day to release okay. I love Scorpios. You guys are one of my favorite signs. I even wrote I wrote one like love letter to Scorpios. It was the year that I dressed up as the Joker for Halloween. Guys, being Batman every single day, especially my first year on YouTube when I was training up little baby psychics, when I had the Artesian training program going, when I was working at the cemetery and doing YouTube. One night a year I get to be the Joker. I'm just kidding. Okay, so what do you need to release? Release your inner Joker tendencies. Release your whatever this all is bringing up for you. Let's take a look. See, and that's why we go with the flow. Someone needed to hear that. And they wouldn't have if I had just ended this without going to the Love Oracle. And now we're going to get another message. What's the love situation, the love frequency? Someone's hot. Someone's hot. Like The Departed. Ooh. Okay, so what do you need to release? You need to release unrequited love, family issues, and deception. Someone in your family is deceptive. I'm sorry. And there's two more. Past life relationship and you deserve love. You need to release an old connection to someone that unrequited love. You just might not be in the same frequency. You may not be trying to go where they're wanting to not go. Maybe they want to stay behind. They may be very nostalgic for the days of the past, and you want to go into the future, something like that. But let me put it over here. It's more like this. Yeah, so over here we have healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Remember, forgiveness is more for you, it's not for them. Resentment is like taking poison and expecting the other person to die. I read that somewhere. And then deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So this family issue, it might not be a family person, member, but it's an issue. Deception, manipulation, perceptions, controlling perceptions, power issues, power plays. You're ready to let that go and trust that you know deep down you don't want anything that you have to manipulate to keep. And if any other family members have taught you that growing up, displayed that, related to you only through some toxic, low vibrational way, that you are empowered enough to change your vibrational frequency, alter the course of your destiny and where your life is going. You do deserve love. And there is someone coming into your life that you have a past life connection to. You have known each other before. So this may be a new person. If it's a new person, they will feel very familiar to you. There may even be a lot of synchronicities. I'm going to let that sit with you. There may be that moment this Thursday as we go into the week. It's like you might have to let go of something like that, like a baggage thing, before you have a really great weekend ahead of you. Or this weekend, the week going into the weekend will be dealing with this crunchy stuff. You may have even made some sort of commitment to a family member or taken on some legal burdens or some sort of stress of a family member to help alleviate the pressure for them. But maybe it was deceptive, or maybe they're using you, or maybe it's just out of integrity, or maybe they're just taking you for granted. So, gosh, I talk a lot. I love you, and I'll see you guys next week. Meeting adjourned. My darlings.